first things we're going to look at in today's video is sliding. So in the previous Warzone 1, Caldera, Verdansk, all that, you would slide cancel by sprinting, sliding, and then jumping to cancel the slide. So it's slide, jump. That was the old method. But in Warzone 3, you just need to slide and then jump. And then as you can see with the overlay on the screen, just to give you a better idea of the timing. So full sprint, slide, jump. Full sprint, slide, jump. At the beginning of Zone 3, the new engine was integrated into the game. Everyone was using a slide behavior called tap to slide. I'm just going to give you a demonstration of what that looks like right now. So sprint, and then you see that from the time I press circle or B on my controller to sprint, there's a huge delay between that time. So between now and then, there have been a few changes with terms of slide/dive behavior. So as of recent times, I would say within the middle of season 1, so season 2, everyone has been using slide only because this slide is more instant and there's no longer that big delay. For this slide, the only difference is this completely takes away from the use of dolphin diving. So even if I hold down, I can dolphin dive. But with tap to slide, you could have held down and still be able to dolphin dive. There was only just dealing with that initial delay when you tap to slide. So now we're moving on to probably the most popular slide/dive behavior, which is hybrid. So you maintain that consistency and smoothness of slide only by tapping, and then you also have the option to dolphin dive as well when you hold down on the joystick. This is my personal preference. This is what I use. So as you can see, that the slide is more instant, similar to slide only. It really just helps you get around the map much faster. So now, in order to use the dolphin dive technique on hybrid, you're going to need to press down onto your left joystick, as you can see here, and then just press the slide button. So this is going to probably take some getting used to, but the sliding is as normal, and then you hold down the left stick button to get that dolphin dive. So usually can help you just get our gunfights a bit faster in Warzone or wherever else it may be on the map. Okay, so now we're just going to be talking about basically using sliding to break cameras. So most of the higher skill players or movement pros of Warzone, you would normally see them run out slide. So run out slide like this. This is with the anticipation that someone is playing this right here. So they would run out slide and then slide back in here, and then basically be able to get all the way around here. So usually what a lot of people do, they just run out and start sliding. But that basically just puts you in open cover like this. So what I would recommend is slide, and then if you see that person there, you run in and slide back this way. That way it gives you enough cover. So you slide out, you see that person, you come back here, and then you come out, and then it gives you enough momentum to basically go around the corner or try to knock them off that heady as well. So that right there was an example of using audio cues and knowing when to slide into a fight and child the person. So if you remember, I hear the kid on the right here. So I just did a random pre-fire just to take a guess at where he was, and if this door was wall bangable, he would have taken shots from that. So then I slid through the door. And you can see from the timing of the slide and the position he was in, I slid this way and he was already prone here, so which means he would have had to move his entire joystick or mouse to where I am. This is one of the other things that we're going to touch on in the video, knowing when to slide, whether it's around corners, into rooms, or just general knowledge for challenging people. Okay, so one other thing that I'm going to touch on in this video that I don't see a lot of people talking about, it's the use of doors and the ability that they can play in a gunfight. So let's just say you were chasing someone through this door here. So they run in and they're probably hiding in this corner here. So when you slide through this door, or even just break the door in general, they're gonna get stuck behind this, and then once they try sliding back out, there's a kid on me. That was an example of cammering as well, by the way. Just listening for sound cues, knowing when to chow, and time that slide to the chow. So as I was saying, for the gunfight, if you know that there's someone chasing you as well, and you can hear the footsteps and they're sprinting towards you, what you can do is sprint back out this door, because this door is gonna block their face, and essentially you're gonna get a peeker's advantage when you come through the door like this, because this door is still gonna be stuck in their face this way, and they're probably not gonna see you unless they run back in through the door, which you now have the ability to chase them out, and then get the kill for them. Okay, so one of the other things we're going to look at is the use of zips in Warzone. This can be used in many different ways, just to help you with the game in general, or if you're pushing a building that has a rooftop and there's a team camping on top. So usually you would just slide the zip, and then you'll be put into this animation coming up. But then there's a lot of this trick is what a lot of pros use when using zips. So they jump onto the zip and then jump off before they get to the very top. Yep, so something like this. So grabbing the zip, then jumping off at the right time to help you mantle onto this ledge here, where you can hang on and shoot people up here. Or even something like this, where you can go all the way up and then just push yourself forward. I'm gonna try that again. So yeah, so this is ideally what you're looking for. So you have to just get the timing down and then jump off at the zip at this earliest convenience. That way you can shoot whoever is camping on top here, or no, just outplay them. Okay, so I'm going to try to give you an example of how best you can utilize using the zipline. So you don't have that clunky animation when you get up top where you're basically dead when you go up a zipline. So what you're gonna want to do is try to get the timings down when you are, I would say, 80% up the zip. And then the overlay on the screen is going to best describe what to do while you're on the zip, okay? So, see what I did there? I pulled all the way back on my left joystick while going up the zip. And while I was 75 to 80% at the top, I jumped off and then pushed forward, so that way my head doesn't bump against this. And I would say it's probably the smoothest way you can do this. If you can get the timing down to maybe jump like at this blue sill or right under it, like here, that would probably give you enough momentum to go over to the top of the zip and then give you the ability to strafe left or right during your gunfight. Or even something like this gives you the ability to mantle up on this side. And another method for the zip, it's instead of going all the way up, so you take the zip up, and when you're almost at the top, you can basically mantle this little part here, so you get rid of that animation as well. Sometimes you'll pull your chute, sometimes you'll mantle the ledge. It all just depends on the timing, but there's so many zips in the game that you can use to practice this on, and I hope this guy helps you guys out.